Hello everybody and welcome to more Pokemon Crystal Relay Race. This is part 6 and for the first time since the start of the series. And the first since the start of the series that we've had someone besides Team Chikorita leading. Say hello to Team Team Cyndaquil leading right now. Second place we have our previous leader, Chikorita. Third place, as usual, Squirtle is there. Fourth place, Totodile. Fifth place, Golbat, Charmander. Sixth place, Bulbasaur. Anyway, I should point out that last episode I made a huge mistake. Pay attention to Team Chikorita, you'll see it as it comes out. You'd realize that he no longer has returned. I thought that Nidoking could learn Dig, but he couldn't, and it really does bite him. Like, you'll see when it comes back to bite him really hard. And I really feel sorry about this, because Chikorita is... I shouldn't say that. Because in terms of overall teams, Chikorita's team is actually really good. Like, the two grass types, I realized my thinking behind it, but then I realized that I kind of unbalanced it. Like, the fire type teams aren't that great. They're passable at best. Charmander seems awful. Like, really looking back on it, it's really a bad team. Not by any fault of the Pokemon, but by their learn sets. That's what really makes them bad. Team Chikorita and Team Bulbasaur, their teams are just ridiculously good compared to the rest. And you're saying, yes, but look, Team Bulbasaur is in last. That is true. But Team Chikorita and Team Bulbasaur are basically the opposite ends of they're the opposite ends. Team Bulbasaur has this team where it's so slow at the start. Like, its first three members aren't amazing. They're gonna start to catch up, like, during their second member, and I'm pretty sure of that. But their second member isn't amazing. Well, Team Chikorita's first three members are good, but its last three members are gonna put some real on it. Bulbasaur is the opposite. Its first three members, it's not even that, its first three members aren't that bad. Well, besides Arbok, but yeah. And yeah, as you can see, we're having issues KOing with him because he doesn't have his physical move, which would have one-shotted everything, so it was just really bad for Nidoking. Like, this battle was just really bad, and I really knew Nidoking couldn't do much against this. I kept going for a bit. I was saying maybe it's not too bad, but Nidoking's really just running into issues. And in all honesty, that's all on me. Like, he's one trainer behind Zatu right now. I'm thinking, alright, he's Nidoking, he's gonna move, he's gonna catch up, it's not gonna be too bad. He has double kick to do, and I was thinking, yeah, double kick would work very effectively. Double kick's good, double kick's a really good move. Look at what Team Cyndaquil's fighting. He has nothing that can actually work on water types. The next section after the tower is water types. I really set him up to be really bad. Like, watch how long this single battle takes. I had no choice to do what I had to do after this. It was really unfair. It was really, really, really unfair. Oh my god, I think I have this up too high. I don't think my voice is gonna come through much. Okay, we're good again. But yeah, I didn't like that. Like, I know for a fact that I screwed that up. I mean, look at that damage. Ugh, I'm 20 levels higher than it. Ugh. It was just really bad for Nidoking. I mean, everybody right now is actually catching up to Nidoking all because of my mistake, so... It's not something I personally enjoyed watching, doing over, I mean... Yeah. But anyway, enough beating around the bush with that. Zatu, Team Cyndaquil is going to take advantage of this obvious mistake, and they're going to extend their lead. Zatu will have no problem. It has returned. It has a multitude of pecks. It's not badly off. Again, Team Totodile is really going to try to catch up to Team Squirtle. And these two, oh god, the rival battle again. Team Squirtle is like, oh god, I gotta do this crap again. Stupid Bayleaf. I hate Bayleaf. But yeah, you're gonna have to do it again. Uh-huh. 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 Like, the gaps aren't really that pronounced anymore. As you can see now that I've realized my huge mistake, I decide that I need to go back and teach him return. I luckily was recording on a Sunday, so he's gonna be biking all the way back to Equitique, while Zato uses this opportunity to just keep going ahead. He's biking, he's biking, he's biking all the way, just so he can get return, and then you're seeing it. I'm not doing very. I chose to go the National Parkway because, in all honesty, while it's slightly longer, there's a 0% chance of wild Pokemon, so it's not too bad. I should have probably been smart and registered the bike, but I guess that was, yeah, I took a while to do it, so that was on me. That was really bad on my part. But, cause now you can see, he's the trainers that he's beaten. He's already in Olivine. He's back in Golden Rod. It's just really bad. Okay, and now we have another. Wow, that's convenient. One's fighting the rival, one's encountering the rival after that. That's really interesting. Dang, these levels. See, he just got returned. He's gonna go back, but yeah. Now he's fighting the Kimono girls. Darn, Charmander, you're pretty far behind. He's fighting. Oh, here we go. Bayleaf again. Oh, here comes the Razor Leaf. Rhyhorn. Can you tank it? And he barely survives. He's lucky it's not a crit. And the rollout combo continues. We also have Curse in play. It's not really good for Rhyhorn. And he goes down. But we bought a ton of revives, so it's not too bad. If he didn't get cursed, there was a slight chance. He needed a miss. So we're going to go into Bellsprout because Bellsprout can probably buy us maybe a little bit of time. Plus you got a revive in. Yep. Which you can basically see what's going on. Every team basically has their issues. Like, already got strength. I mean, he's just going through. Everything right now is free progress for everybody on Team Chikorita. I'm saying, but Team Chikorita is in second. Yeah, the gap between them and first may be widening right now. But they're Nidoking, they'll catch up, right? They have opportunities to catch up. They do, that's right. They do have opportunities to catch up. But that doesn't change the fact that I still screwed up. I use the bike so that you can go about a bit faster, but as you can see, even I screw up pretty often with the bike. And once he reaches back to his spot, he's back on target. He has to go through the rest and hope that he can catch up all that distance that was just put between him. It's really tough. Again, Rhyhorn, revived back at full health, is fighting off Bayleaf, who is the biggest threat on the rival scene. Sliver of health. Unlucky. But he goes for Poison Powder, and that's all it really needs. Then we have Team Totodile, who's in 4th place, also, you know, trying to catch up. Team Totodile is fighting the last Kimono girl, and really just hoping to get lucky. I wonder where Golbat is. I didn't see when he went into the battle. I think he's at the... Judging from where he's at, he's probably at the point where he's heading back. Yeah, he is. I figured as much. Like, it's been a while since I recorded these videos. I'm just recording commentary now. That free time, free time, free time, free time. But yeah, you can basically see how it is. Like, Team Chikorita's got a lot to go to catch up to Cyndaquil. Like, oh my god, I never realized that that actually grew that big when I did this. Like, jeez. What a gap. I mean, there's well-pronounced gap between everybody. I can't even pretend like it's not. Oh, hurt itself in confusion. Hurt by poison. And then top it off with a bite, and he has no... And his special defense is really bad. Yeah, but I wouldn't have a lot of trouble with this rival battle. And that's really good news for Larvitar, who can actually catch up after his really bad battle with... What's his name again? After that bad battle with, Whitney. I said his name. Wow, I'm smart. But with that, he's finally beaten the rival, and he still didn't make it in the battle. Like, you see me, I'm buying Awakening. I think I've already told you the story about Morty last time. Morty. Real fun simulator he is. And I realize I've been giving Team Bulbasaur the shaft lately. But it's not because, like, Team Bulbasaur is really moving too. And don't get me wrong, Arbok's actually putting in work. What? So is everyone else. It's not that Arbok's not catching up, because Arbok is actually, it's very small, but I've been watching it closely. Arbok catches up like by like 5 seconds or so every 10 minutes or so. I mean, I can't really say it's the same across the board, but he's basically catching up slowly to Charmander. I doubt he's actually going to catch him because Charmander still has an evolution to go through. And once that evolution kicks in, I'm pretty sure it's going to switch to 5 seconds in his favor, or maybe even more in his favor. And that he's going to start catching up to... Well, it's not even start catching up. He's actually... Like, I can't even describe it right now, but... The back guys usually catch up to the front guys. The only two front guys that I see that continuously open up their lead unless something dumb happens, like what I did in here, are Team Chikorita and Team Cyndaquil. Their leads continue to open up for the most part until something really shuts them down. Then their lead shrinks dramatically and everyone catches up. Like we can see here, watch how far Xatu is. Xatu's already way up the tower. Team Chikorita is just starting it. Team Squirtle is buying Awakenings because I forgot to buy Awakenings before, but he's catching up. Team Larvitar, Team Totodile is fighting the rival which Team Squirtle basically just got out of. And again, that curse. And Bayleaf gets that flinch. One more rock slide. Boom, 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 boom. Larvitar is taking this battle a lot easier than Team Squirtle did. Meaning that he's basically putting in some catch-up work. Good for him. Real good for him, actually. Team Bulbasaur is going around National Park. We just saw roughly 10 minutes ago. Was it? Yeah, roughly 10 minutes ago. Golbat passed through here. It's a bit less. You guys see what I'm pointing at? He's catching up ever so slightly. It's not a lot, but if he catches up, that means the gap won't be as pronounced whenever he hands over the baton to the next competitor. Which, by the way, I'll be expounding on when the first guy reaches to, Johto. Whoever first reaches Johto. I mean, Kanto. Oh my god, Johto. Haha, we're already in Johto. Haha, funny. But here we have an issue. See what Ryan has to do is Ryan has to use Mud Slap on everything. He has Mud Slap and Dig. It's slightly better, but he has to make sure that he doesn't waste power points. They're both 10. And Larvitar has Bite. He doesn't have as much problems. I mean, he did have a lot of problems with his Zubat because Confusion. This Zubat and Confusion, oh my god. It's really bad. Like, you guys need... Oh, here we go. Golbat's getting ready to get in this. Golbat is now getting the move that could literally change the course of this game for himself. Wing Attack is really good. I'm not saying it's an amazing move, I'm saying, but for his standards, flying types are only resisted by Rock, Electric, Steel. By having Wing Attack with the same type of attack bonus, and the fact that you can clearly see he's not maxed out and his return isn't doing max damage, he has a move that can do good damage, especially with his over-leveled nature, and allow him to easily climb through the game. This is something he needed desperately. And he's gonna run with it. It's really, really good move. And it's not something Team Bulbasaur really needed him to get right now. Oh, Rhyhorn being slower than 100, getting paralyzed, that's really not good for him. But again, we're watching these two climb the tower. Yes, you realize they've been climbing the tower for a while now. Zatu at least. Nidoking is still on the lower levels. Zatu is just... he's trying to extend it. Nidoking is desperately trying to close it, and Zatu is desperately trying to increase his lead or maintain his lead. I can tell which one's happening right now, but you can clearly see it too. Nidoking is slowly, very slowly closing the gap. Oh, there we have our... is that our final egg hatch or our second to last egg hatch? I think that's our second to last egg hatch. I'm pretty sure Team Bulbasaur hasn't experienced his yet. Yeah. Larvitar is still level 29 before going into the gym. Not exactly where he wants to be. I mean, I really wanted him to be evolved before that last rival battle, in all honesty. That would have been really helpful to him, being a Pupitar. But, it's not too bad. Again, Rhyhorn is trying to still get away. Oh, curse. It's always curse. Pretty sure, what did I go to buy? Did I not buy the revives? Oh, potions. Yeah, potions. That's something. I mean, you can see Team Chikorita thinks he's on the 3rd floor, and this guy's basically on the way, the last set of floors to Jasmine. Like this trailer and then the last trailer, and then he's at Jasmine. So yeah, he's pretty well off. Did I mention I screwed up this puzzle with like basically everybody? Look, a Team Squirtle, I screwed it up just a little while ago. Like I think I screwed it up with everybody, and it wasn't even on purpose. It was just me accidentally going forward. I was like, come on, I can't be doing this right now. I've played through this game like how many times? Why am I messing up on this puzzle? Like it's actually a little embarrassing to say. But the two of them are in the same gym again. They're neck and neck again. The only difference is one's using Mud Slap and one has Bite. That is a very good thing for Larvitar. Bite has more power points. He may not get the same type of attack bonus, but the fact that Bite has more power points is very good for Larvitar. It means he isn't put through this, and the fact that he's fast as hell. I shouldn't say that. The fact that he's faster than most of these Ghastlies is another really good thing, so he doesn't have to put too much stress on himself. All he has to do is keep fighting away, and he'll catch up. And you can see here, he took this one. Larvitar is moving slightly faster in this trainer than he's moving. And now he has to rely on Dig, because he's out of Mud Slaps. And then there's Curse. Not exactly a place where he wants to be. But again, you see... oh, yeah. Zatu's about to get like the last item I reached Jasmine, and he's about on... 1, 2... he's 2 floors below Jasmine right now. So the gap, while was pretty bad, it's really closing. Not amazingly closing, but it's actually closing. Larvitar is growing to level 30. We all know what this means. Larvitar is evolving. Larvitar is evolving as Team Cyndaquil is leaving the tower. And this is it. Larvitar has evolved into Pupitar again. This is an advantage to Team Totodile. Team Rhyhorn doesn't evolve for another 11 levels. That's bad. He desperately will need his evolution stats. While Pupitar, while it's just a middle stage, will give him that little edge he needs. And we're about to enter my least favorite part of the Johto region, and my least favorite part of... basically, don't get me wrong, I love the move surf, and surfing can be fun, but the tentacles, oh my god, the tentacles, they are awful. I don't get it. They're really bad. Oh wow, fighting the gym leader already. There you go, Rhyhorn. Can you do it? Again, Gengar is not the bulkiest mon, but he doesn't exactly go down easy. But Rhyhorn, 6 levels ahead, can a single dig do it? Yes, it can. Just what he needed. Biggest threat is gone. He had the awakenings just in case. And now all he has to do is go through the rest of his mons like they're nothing. Really good on it. They're both fighting Haunter. Who kills the Haunter first? Obviously, it's gonna be Pupitar. Not for evolution, but because he has Bite versus him who has to rely on Dig. Yeah. You can clearly see how things are going right now. He's fighting the bird trainer, he's fighting the first swimmer, and Team Charmander. Yes! You've watched it closely, right? Team Charmander is actually really close in comparison to Team Totodile and Team Squirtle. Look at where he is. He's in the tower about to fight the rival. These two just fought the rival a little while ago. He's pretty close to them. It's not bad for him. It's really not bad for him. It's something that he really desperately needed. And after the terrible start of Zubat, like, if he didn't have the terrible start of Zubat, he'd actually be ahead of them. Keeping that in mind, dang, right? Yeah. It's impressive how close. And then watch this rival battle. He has Bite for the Haunter, already down. He has to fight a Crocodile. His biggest threat is Magnemite. Like, that's his real only threat. And how does he deal with Magnemite? He bites it. Hopes for that flinch. Of course it doesn't happen, I mean, it's Pokemon. You can also try Return, and that's a final egg hatch. No more eggs. Return does a lot of damage to it. But yeah, Golbat didn't really have too much issues at all with this rival battle, other than this one Magnemite. Oh my god, dog, you better shut the hell up. I really don't like the neighbor's dog. Then again, I don't like dogs in general. Don't hate me, don't hate me. I just don't really like dogs. I've never been a fan of them. I mean, I had dogs, and I liked the dogs I had, and I like the dogs my family member. Not all of them, but like some other dogs my family members have. It's just that dogs in general, I don't really like being around them. I kind of have this innate fear of dogs, so if someone was to invite me to their house and they had a dog, it would be weird for me. It'd be difficult for me, I should say. But yeah, you're watching. Team Squirtle is now trying to extend its lead by going. RNG versus is happening. Oh, and he doesn't get it. And the dig goes off. If this was Gen 4, he wouldn't have any problems. Gen 3 and all, he wouldn't have any problems. What? No. This is Gen 2. Gengar is done. Gengar was no problem for these two rock cracks. And that's the really good thing about them. Again, we'll be hearing this a lot. He's on the sea, you'll just be hearing them in having all those wild Pokemon attack, can 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 attack. Alright. Yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen though. You have those duos getting attacked and destroyed by rollout, and he's beaten the gym, no issues, surprising that. Golbat's only 23 health, and he's still going through, no issues whatsoever. He's going to, I think he ran into that right before Awakening is off. Oh no, right after Awakening is off, yeah. But you can see it, the gaps are pretty much not too big. Like, he just started, he's fighting, I think, the 4th trainer. My favorite. Rest in peace, Wartortle. Still love you. Really still love you. But yeah. Team Chikorita is finally on the ocean. Of course, if I didn't give him the move, he'd have to find a way to deal with things. He only has 20 returns. There are more than 20 Pokemon that he's gonna run into on the sea. And he's really bad with water types. which means he's gonna have to find some way around it. And he has no choice but to use return on tentacles, because tentacles are tentacles. Oh wow, two of them have tentacles on the screen at the same time. I wonder why we're having to deal with so many tentacles. Oh wait, it's the ocean, where tentacles roam galore. We've got about 5 minutes left in this video. And Rhyhorn is really trying to stay ahead. Team Totodile is really catching up. Oh, a Tentacruel. Oh, those are bad. Team Charmander got Heal is about to take on the gym, and Bulbasaur has entered Equitique and is about to heal to take on the Kimono girls. You can see how it's going here. Like the gap between first and second isn't too big. Like they're really close. The gap between second and third is first and second are ahead, or they're basically in their own group, as I should put it. Third, fourth, and fifth, I consider them all in the same group right now. They're like the middle tier. They're all not exactly close, but I also consider fifth and sixth in the same group, as in they're in the back, and they're really in the back, but they aren't moving slowly at all. That's just the way I see it right now. I don't know if it's gonna be that way as it progresses. I mean, I've recorded quite a number of these already, and this is part 6. Wait, have I really? This is part 6, right? Yeah. Oh no. Oh, that's why I'm mixing up myself. I started recording that part. I don't think I actually got around to finishing recording it. Like I did Nidoking and I did Zatu and so already. I think I did those two already. Third and fourth already too. What I haven't done are I probably did fifth already too. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do that part real soon too. But right now I'm just trying to get as much video ready. I just did part 2 of Pokemon Tower Defense. You're gonna see that before this one. But they've basically been done on the same day. That one's ready, edited, and ready to go out. And this one is, after I'm finished recording here, it's just a matter of editing before it's ready to go out. Again, I resorted to Fire Punch, and so, I mean, I can't use up all the returns. That's the issue he has. Now, if you realize, I've skipped the trainer in Chikorita. That'll be fought in the first part of the next episode. I can't really do that. Like, I have this trainer map in my head and from Bulbapedia, and if Bulbapedia gives me bad information, because it has, or maybe it's not bad information, I just screwed up. But there's times like when I screw up the leaders because I didn't fully check. But yeah, this is part 6. Oh, I wanted to check something before I uploaded this one. I wanted to see who was leading. Well, before part 7, I'll check. I'll check to see where everyone stands with the leaders after this part. Because Nidoking, if I'm correct, yeah, fighting us. Nidoking, I know where Nidoking ends. I know where Zatu ends. Squirtle is almost to the next city. Pupitar, I know where you end to. You're really close to Mario. You guys have less than a minute now, so you're not gonna make much fun. You're gonna end up fighting this girl here in the end, the Kimono girl. So yeah, we know where everyone stands. I just want to see where everyone fully stands when you compare to the original runs I did for the starters. And with that, I can say this has been a very enjoyable episode. It's good to be back for a little bit. Don't know how long I'll do. I'm trying to do at least 30 videos. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do more than 30, I'm sure. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. where this relay race heats up. As you can see, the leads haven't switched much.